Hello there everyone, Oversoul here, and it's a semi-nice day out, but I just wanted to chat at you guys real quick, early this morning, and give you the little 411, the little down low on what's going on. Okay, so, as you know, I finished Little Nightmares, and this week, we will be finishing Outlast 2. Episode 11 will be today, and episode 12, the final episode, will be tomorrow. I've beaten the game, I've recorded it all, I've got all this ready to go, it's just waiting to be out there. I could throw it all out there today if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. You gotta wait. Okay. But anyways, so, what's next? I always like to give you guys a little bit of a little sprinkling of what's coming, a little taste, a little tidbit, if you will. So, next up on Oversoul Gaming, tomorrow on the PlayStation Store, there's a game coming out called Perception. It is a horror game where you play as a blind girl, and you have to use echolocation to be able to tell where you're going and what you're seeing and what's coming for to murder you. So, I'll be playing that. Should be nice and horrifying. And then June 6th, this game called The Town of Light comes out. And Amazon is being kind of funny with the release schedule, but as long as it gets to me on time, I plan on playing it. In the meantime, before that, however, I do plan on knocking out of the way some of these like one-off Let's Plays I've been meaning to do. I've been getting some codes from Keymailer, from developers and stuff, and there's some things I've been meaning to do, and I need to do it. So, I'm thinking, so tomorrow coming out, this isn't one of my Keymailer games, but this is a game I'm wanting to do a Let's Play of. It's called Late Shift. For those of you who remember me doing The Bunker, which was a live-action FMV style game where you made choices, this is kind of like that, except the difference is Late Shift is literally an interactive movie, like in the literal sense. Like, it does not stop. It just keeps going and going. It gives you like maybe 5 seconds to make your decisions, and then it makes it for you if you don't. So it'll keep going regardless, with or without your input. So, because of the nature of that game, I decided to do the whole thing in one sitting. So tomorrow there's going to be a video that's about an hour and 20 minutes, but it's technically a movie that we're watching and experiencing together, so that's why it's that long. It is best to be experienced in one sitting, but if the video is too long for you, of course, you can always start it and come back later. But please don't look at that and be like, damn, why did you do such a long video? That's because I did the whole game in one sitting, because it's meant to be done that way. The best way to experience it is all in one sitting, so you'll have to forgive me if I decided to make a longer video after I've been doing so well at making, you know, decent length ones and stuff. You can deal with it once, okay? You know, it's not that bad. It's actually really good, like, I enjoyed it, so time will fly by like that anyway, so, okay, and, let me think. Okay, so The Town of Light, they'll be coming out June 6th, so there's some games from Keymailer that I'll be working on, like Cooking Witch and stuff like that, just doing some one-off videos, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. And there is something I wanted to touch on while I had you all here today. I wanted to cover this just in case it blows up. And I'm not going to say any names, and I'm not pointing any fingers, because I'm just going off what I was told. But for those of you who don't know, I used to be a part of this program called the PlayStation MVPs back when it was legit. It was a program that PlayStation had going, which was basically like an ambassador program for dedicated PlayStation fans that gave us access to a private forum, ability to give feedback directly to developers and stuff, and when we turn in our social media metrics, it would allow us to get free games in return that we could freely advertise for the developers, which would in turn boost our social media stats and so on. It was win-win, but for a while there, it just became a free game stat farming place, and it seems like a lot of the people who left it kind of took that with them. So when the program got inevitably canceled, a lot of people, they were unwilling to let go of that MVP title. They wanted to keep the spirit alive, and I was one of those people at first, but slowly but surely I started to feel like something wasn't right, and I was like, you know, we're kind of beating a dead horse. I mean, PlayStation said they cut the program down, and we're kind of being disrespectful by still using their name without permission and doing all this shit. And then, so I come to find out from one of the former MVPs now, since I distanced myself from that shit anyways, they came to me and said recently that it was a good thing I distanced myself when I did, because apparently the former MVPs started up their own website where they started doing game reviews and stuff, but apparently, allegedly, they plagiarized some of the reviews. Now, I can't say for sure, but I was given screenshots as proof. A screenshot of the review on their website, and then a screenshot of the original review by a different person on a different website. And it wasn't even subtle. Like, it was almost word for word copy-pasted. So, I'm not putting any opinions into this because I don't want to get involved in this mess. I'm just relaying what I know. But my whole point is that I need to publicly now completely disassociate myself from anything PlayStation MVP related, because if that does go somewhere, I don't want to have anything to do with it. I'm going to stay over here on my side of things where it's nice and peaceful. Okay? I don't want to be involved in that shit. So, if any of the former MVPs are watching this, please don't drag me into that bullshit. I don't want to have anything to do with it. You may see PlayStation MVP on my older videos, but that's back when the program was legit. As of right now, I am completely and totally 100% disassociated from all that mess. So, if that shit comes back around on me somehow, you should know I ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? Because that program was dead when it died, and the people who kept it going are fools. What pisses me off is that if they are legitimately plagiarizing, which it looks like they are, they're doing it under PlayStation's name, which brings up a whole other pot of legal issues, and now you can see why I want nothing to do with it. Plus, I got too much respect for PlayStation, man. That shit's bogus. You can be doing that. So, anyways, there you have it. There's the news, and there's the updates. So, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I feel like I've kept you too long for this little update video. So, anyways, toodaloo, sayonara, and, you know, don't eat cookies before going to bed. Yeah. We'll go with that. Alright, later.